I was assuming we're already on air and shit. Yeah. Well, welcome to On the Edge. Moving on the Edge right here with Nabz and Angry Bong for another Wednesday.
It's the Angry Bait now.
Oh, the Angry Bait.
Yeah, I gotta change my name to the Angry Vapor.
Oh, the Angry Vapor. That's funny.
I got myself Evolve Plus vape concentrate vape pen.
Oh yeah.
So smoked a half a gram of the Django Shatter yesterday. Smoked myself to sleep 3 times.
Damn. Smoked yourself to sleep with vapors?
Yeah.
Fill me in, bro. What is it?
I'm just learning how to use it.
Is it some newfangled fucking
dabs, concentrates.
Oh, it's not like K2. It's like real shit.
Yeah, it's Shatter. I order it online.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, like this stuff I ordered was $45 for a gram of it. It's it's made from Django marijuana, and it says it's energetic, focused, and uplifting. So those are the effects.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've got a bunch more going to be here Friday. I ordered like 3 types of indica and a type of sativa. And I got my buddy a gram of sativa.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So
you get some kind of bulk, like discount if you get multiple grams, or?
I found another site that does do that. That if you get like an 8th, you save $20. If you get, as you go up, you save more. Like I'll be able to get a half ounce from this other site for $500.
Damn.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
So the only problem is you get all one kind.
Oh.
So, you know what I mean? Whereas, like the order I put in, and I've got 5 grams coming Friday. I've got 5 different types coming.
Right.
So, but if I had cash, I would just order a fucking like an ounce of everything. I don't know if I'd order an ounce. I'd probably order.
I'd take one of those, 2 of those, 3 of those.
Until I found the flavor that I like, but I really like this stuff, this Django.
Django.
For sativa, because
Django.
If I wasn't pigging it into me, it wouldn't be putting me to sleep. But like I say, you can't smoke a half a gram of shatter in a day and not expect to have some naps. Right?
I would assume not if they're a reputable distributor.
Yeah.
It's just gonna... yeah, depending on the grade, it's gonna knock you out or wake you up, one or the other.
Well, I've got the sleepy stuff coming this weekend, the indica, the stuff that knocks you out. So, it is what it is. So I'm now the Angry Vape. And my life on Spreaker's coming to an end, Nabz.
Really? How's that?
Spreaker's got new rules.
What? What new rules?
I just want you to know, I feel like the old cowboys when law came to the West. But
is that what we're doing now? We're being cowboys?
Well, I was, yeah.
How are you doing that?
You were a homesteader. Anyway, Spreaker now has a 3 strikes you're out policy.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Apparently, if you make fun of other people, play their content, anything like harass them in any way, and they get 3 complaints, you're out of here.
What?
Yeah, those are the new rules.
No troll policy.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
No troll policy.
Yeah,
How is that
yeah.
possible? Why would they give them all the troll blocking tools and shit if they were gonna go to that level? You know. You
Well,
see what I'm
right.
saying? Like the chat's got all the block tools now. I can individually block any one person in there. I can delete their posts. You know.
Yeah, you can't stop me from taking your shit and going to my show and then making an asshole of you with it.
If I shut off the download, it would be a pain in the ass for you to sit there and record the whole thing just to troll me.
No, fuck, I get no problem doing that. I stream that through. Just play it on yours and play it on mine once, and then I have it, right?
Well, yeah, I guess
take
you would.
fucking 2 minutes to set that up. Point being, they basically cut the legs right out from underneath the trolls, right? You basically have to stay in your own show and do your own thing,
Did you
risk
get
being
banned from Spreaker again?
No.
Okay.
I might be on the run.
Ah,
I might be on the lam right now.
you're on the lam. You're hiding in a cave on the outside of town. Posse's running around looking for you, can't find you.
Eating cold beans.
Yeah, under some woman's skirt, probably.
Yeah.
Right there on the street corner as they pass you by.
Sleeping with my keyboard on my pillow.
Which happens to be her removed cummerbund.
So everybody's all fucking changing the way they do things, and so I'm all fenced out now. They built fences on me, Nabz. They built fences.
So are they? What? So okay. When you said that you've been busy and on all these shows and shit as of late, I mean, is that what's been going on? You've been on like side shows that are just trolling other shows? Is that where you've been burning your oil?
I may have an aggressive personality sometimes. I may mislead people. Like, there's one gentleman who likes to get a little sauced up. Very well-spoken guy. Always talks about his mother and shit, but he gets drunk. Very Bible talky guy. I may have had this girl on my show who was rather open to answering all kinds of questions. I may have suggested that I was getting questions from chat, and I may have pretended that this religious gentleman was asking questions such as, is she into fisting? Right? Which I found hilarious. Right? As did others. The religious guy, not so much. He took a lot of offense to it. And things like that.
Oh, well. You know,
and I may have told this.
That's what happens when you live a life with glass feelings, you know.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, there was this guy on the Wolfman show who claimed he was
Wolfman,
a Secret Service agent at 21 years old, protecting Gerald Ford. And then he was a DEA agent, and he was a government agent in every agency. He had a personal email for the Secretary of State. He had he had the information on everything. And I may call him a liar. Got him upset.
Might have got him a little worked up here. I was
And then there's the one angry Jew who's always out to get even with me.
You're looking like you know, you're at least doing a public service. You know, I don't know. That's how I'm looking at this.
Oh my fuck! There's just so many fucked up people on the internet, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. Look at us. Oh wait, yeah,
I'm
we're part of the
I'm
topic.
fucking,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But no, like really fucked up. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'm a guy who every month who makes the decision. I can smoke dope and eat chili all month, or I can get good groceries. I think I'll smoke dope and eat chili all month.
I probably would make the same choice if I had the ability. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I. Or chili and pork roast. You know, I always get cheap pork roast. They're pretty good.
And porn. You gotta throw the porn in there. Porn.
Yeah.
Web porn, chili, and pork roast.
Although Deb made us a homemade pizza today.
And lots of pot.
So.
I'll give you a top secret slum recipe. You go into a Come and Go and you get one of those buffalo chicken sticks, which is basically just processed compressed chicken parts, right? And it's buffalo chicken flavored. And then you buy one of their pepperoni pizza slices. And then what you do is you break up the buffalo chicken stick over the top of the pepperoni pizza and then squish them in together and then eat it like that. And it's like a pepperoni, thick cheese, buffalo chicken pizza. It's amazing.
Wow. So is that like a gas station?
For $2. Yeah.
For $2, yeah, well, there you go. Up here at the gas station here, you can get what they call a polar pop, which is a big glass of Pepsi, and then like 2 big hot dogs with real good buns for $4.
Oh yeah, they got the same kind of thing at the Come and Goes here. It's like the $4 deal. You can get drink and chips and a dog, or 2 dogs and chips or a drink or whatever.
But you can get sneaky on them up here because they have nachos too. So what I do is I always put a squirt of nacho cheese in my hot dogs.
Oh yeah, I do that, man. I love that.
Yeah, like I get all the fixins I can for my
yeah.
And when I'm over at the pop machine filling my pop, I always take a big drink at the machine and then get rid of my thirst and fill it back. Fuck them.
Fuck the system,
Fuck
man.
you,
I gotta gulp. I gotta gulp, motherfucker. I gotta gulp.
That's right.
I was sampling,
There's
making sure
a
this
little
was
perch.
not
I'm gonna have a
tainted.
drink right here at the machine. Then I'm gonna top it up, and I'm not putting no ice in.
Making sure it's not tainted.
Yeah, I want to make sure it don't taste like perfume.
Yeah, or something weird.
One thing I don't buy at the gas station is hamburgers. They're hamburgers.
Oh my god, yeah, it's so gross. So gross, dude. The shit just falls apart. You're like, oh my god, what is this made of?
Yeah, I'm not eating this. I'm not eating this.
Yeah, that's some gross shit right there.
Or their breakfast sandwiches are bad too.
Like, you gotta be ready to fucking eat a human being to resort to eating those. And I have, because I've been that hungry. But, you know.
Or you gotta resort to eating a decomposing human being.
Right, yeah, more like that.
Not a fresh kill. Right?
I don't want to go through all the work, you know, and
when you're found hit by a train.
Yeah, I'll just get the breakfast sandwich. Thank you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've eaten those out of desperation, dude, and yeah, oh my god. And what is the egg, dude? I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
Like I'm a fat stoner, and I don't even like to eat them.
Yeah, I don't.
They're so bad that if I'm stoned and hungry at 5 a.m.
and I won't eat it, it's a bad product.
I'll wait 2 hours until 7 a.m. where I can get something else. I would rather wait to, you know what I mean?
I'll get a candy bar if it breaks down to that level, dude, like the Snickers commercial, you know.
If I had to, I would just probably get chocolate milk and
a cheese stick,
get sour cream and onion chips, and
a cheese
like
stick,
like some sort of Hostess cake or something.
Oh, I love Hostess cakes, yeah.
Rather than get one of them fucking breakfast sandwiches, I would never in a million years buy one of them fucking breakfast sandwiches on an empty stomach ever. Again, never. It's just instant fucking instant fucking upset stomach. Man.
It's not even brave. It's suicidal.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I think I don't want to feel like crap the rest of the day. I might as well eat one of those.
yeah, dude. It's horrible. It's horrible. And I don't know what the fuck the sausage is and the
Anytime you
hamburger is
eat
made of,
anything,
but it's not normal either.
Anytime you eat anything, Nabz, it smells exactly the same when you shit it out as it did when you ate it. You shouldn't have ate it.
Oh, God.
So, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Some things you eat, and when you get rid of them, like the bathroom smells exactly like the fucking kitchen did when you were cooking it. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, man, wow. Fried onions. This is great.
Why did that go right through me like that?
That's interesting.
I
love onion rings. I love onion rings. Onion rings are.
A&W has the best onion rings.
Yeah, they closed down all the A&Ws here. It's kind of shitty, actually.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You get A&W onion rings cooked extra crispy.
Oh
good.
Man. Yeah, A&W. There aren't any here anymore. They're really shitty.
They make them fresh in store every day.
Well, yeah. We went somewhere recently, Dairy Queen, and they had stepped up everything, dude. I had the cheese curds there, and they were fucking amazing. I'm just saying. Like, I could not believe. I felt like I was in Wisconsin again, like eating real curds. It was crazy.
But when I go to Dairy Queen, I'm there for one thing and one thing only.
Cheese curds.
Peanut butter parfait.
I didn't get any dessert, dude. I was in a hurry, so I just got what I got and left, you know?
If I could, I would just get a peanut butter parfait that was nothing but hot fudge and peanuts. I wouldn't even get any ice cream in it. I'd just like fill that thing up with hot fudge and peanuts. Right?
Just hot fudge and peanuts, bro. Here's your $5. I'm out.
Yeah, that would cost you about 30.
Shit.
It's about $3 to double fudge it. If you ask for double fudge. So.
Wow. Yeah, but dude, we went there just recently, like within the last week, and it was fucking amazing. Even the burgers are amazing. I was like, holy shit.
Their food's probably fourth on my list of the places in Amherst I would go.
But I ate there a year ago, and everything sucked. So they changed their food source or something at the one here. Because it's like higher quality, more like, you know, instead of like dive fast food, it was more like higher quality bar food quality, you know. So it was actually pretty damn good.
My choices around here would be A&W, then Wendy's, then McDonald's, then Dairy Queen, and then probably maybe Burger King after that.
I prefer the sit-down experience, so I recommend Ziggy's.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Yeah, it's like the sit-down breakfast all day fucking thing where you can get breakfast or steak or whatever the fuck you want. It would have to be Ziggy's, which is now Springfield Cafe, actually. They changed the name. Cool shit. It's like the Village Inn experience, but it's more
job interview this morning, man, and the chick doing it, was she ever fucking hot?
On the interview?
Yeah, was she ever hot, man?
Her voice, or could you see her?
I could see her. Everything about her. She was fucking
smoking.
Wow.
So what'd she say to you? That, you know, you want to take this job and me blowing your cock, 3 times a week, or what?
No, unfortunately, no.
That wasn't what it was about? Man, bad interview. Just saying. Smoking hot chick and you're not talking about porn clips and angles? Yeah, there's issues.
I think she wanted to talk about that stuff, but it was an interview and I didn't think it was appropriate to bring it up. She had the nicest little ass on her. Holy fuck, man.
So this is a live interview? Like in person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She wasn't all bitter or nothing? Like, Joe, you old fuck. What the fuck are you fucking around here, you some bitch yet?
Well, I'm trying to get a job.
I did a secretary twice at 2 different jobs. And I would say that the old adage, do not mix work with pleasure, yeah, that's pretty true. Yep. I got burned! No, isn't it? It's all fun and games until the woman you're having an affair with moves out of town. And I wasn't really having an affair with her other than having an affair with her on my work because they didn't realize that we were screwing in the elevator. And people would be trying to go out for their smoke break out the elevator, and the elevator would be locked in stop motion. That was her and I fucking inside. Happened often. 5-second wonder, that's what I call myself. The 5-second wonder. Have you ever done it? Have you ever done it in an elevator, Joe? In a lift? Is that what they call it in Canada?
What are you talking about?
A lift? You ever had sex in a lift?
No.
No. Do you guys call it a lift in Canada? Like the English or Europeans? Or do you guys call it an elevator?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you call it elevators.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of ski lift.
Oh, okay, yeah, we call ski lift.
I was going to say, I don't know of any closed gondola type ski lifts on this side. There's some out west, but then they're all just like fucking park benches here on fucking cables.
No, I meant an elevator lift. You like British comedy?
Yeah, some of it.
Have you seen that IT Crowd show?
No.
Oh my god, dude! If you like nerd humor, dude, that show has had me laughing so hard I've come to tears before. I mean, seriously, it is funny as fuck. It's pretty goddamn funny. It's like tech nerd meets Seinfeld. So it's just like fucking off the hook. It's funny as fuck. And I was reviewing all the episodes recently, and I could realize, I'm like, now I know why they ended this. I mean, it was genius, but God, these guys had to have been writing like fucking slave laborers in a Chinese sweatshop, man. I mean, this shit, like, every episode just has priceless fucking joke or like parody situation after one, after another. I'm like, damn, how'd they come up with all these like gags? I mean, it is just loaded with them every episode. Like the old Seinfeld, you know?
Yeah.
But it has to do with nerds.
A lot of the British slang goes over my head, so I miss a lot of the jokes.
Actually, I've watched a lot of British comedy, and theirs is even less of the British words and slang than normal. So it was designed and made for like American viewers. Like there are a few big words that they drop, but outside of that, you know, it's like majority of it is as American as possible. And they make reference to America constantly throughout it, which is pretty funny because it's stupid references. Ugh. You know, like a character will be trying to emulate some American fucking thing and they'll all call him out on it. You know.
Right on.
All right, they had this one episode. Moss and Roy are the two nerds that work in the basement of this giant enterprise. And the first owner of the place is oblivious. He's business, business, business. Unless there's some kind of philanthropic fucking investment involved, at which point he declares war. And then he like pulls all the employees together and tells them what the war is about. And like there was one about stress that had me laughing so hard I thought I was gonna piss myself. When Jen first gets introduced as the boss of the basement, that fucking was the funniest shit. The stress episode, I would have to say, though, by far is one of the funniest fucking episodes of all time on that show. And the one where Jen and the boys come to terms with her not being tech savvy, so they allow her to remain the boss of the basement, which is the tech department. They find out that she has no tech knowledge, and they're sabotaging everything she's doing. Spoiler. But, they come to terms because they're always getting attacked by the women upstairs in the office building that they're servicing computers for. The women will come down and beat their ass and shit. So she turns into their relations manager and starts stopping the beatings. Yeah, dude, the show goes that deep. It's so funny.
Wow.
It's deep. It's funny. But where the Roy and Moss like decide to accept her because of her relation ability, they all decide they're gonna have a party because they've come to terms with each other, right? So they have this big party downstairs, and Roy is talking it up and all that. And he's like, Moss, come over here. Tell him about the time that we were at the parks, which is the carnival, right? And he's like, tell him about when we were at the parks. I'm going to go get us all more wine. And he goes off to get more wine. And Moss is like, but wait, you told me, and he disappears, not to ever tell anyone that story. He's like, shrugs, and he's like, okay. He's like, so Roy and I were really bored, and we didn't want to go alone to the park, so we hired prostitutes, and like everybody's spitting their wine everywhere. I mean, it was just classic. And then at the end of the episode, it shows clips of them in the rides and shit with these hookers. Oh my god, dude, like I nearly pissed myself just looking at these fucking photograph snaps that rolled out the show. I was like, oh my fucking god, this is just too too fucking much, man. IT Crowd. Look it up. It was on Netflix, but you can find it on their own station even. If you look it up on the web. IT Crowd.
Sounds pretty good.
Oh, dude, it was so fucking funny. And I literally was sad when that show ended. Another great one is Red Dwarf. Would be my other, if you like sci-fi and cheesy humor, Red Dwarf. It's like Doctor Who on laughing gas, dude. It's just retarded. Very funny. I watched it since episode 1, and then that show went off air, which really sucked. But they can't do the same role forever, right?
I hear you.
You can't be Angry Bong forever. You're already turning into the Angry Vape now. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta fucking evolve, man. You gotta move on with your bad self, So now I gotta redraw my stick cartoon to be a vape pen. What the fuck is that?
Holy fuck, the death penalty in it's death penalty in Malaysia for marijuana.
Yeah, I've heard there's some countries for that. Yep.
Holy fuck.
Don't go to Malaysia.
Yeah, I wouldn't fit in there.
Probably because they have some kind of rape the fucking environment tree industry there. In the time it takes to grow one tree and harvest it for production, you could grow 100 freaking pot fields to produce 100 times that tree. Of course, the lumber industry doesn't want it out there. Neither does the oil companies or textiles, anything, because it's a cheap and renewable resource. God, that means they don't control everything. God forbid.
Yeah, imagine if there was plastic that if it was stuck in the bushes, it would just sunlight and the weather would just
Melt it away.
decompose it, and it would just add to the landscape rather than become fucking garbage.
Well, they're making plastics like that now, actually. It's just not.
Well, if it was based out of hemp, it all would be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could make a plastic hemp that would do that. Yep.
But don't get me wrong, there's always going to be a use for some plastics that won't biodegrade, but anything that
needs to, yeah. Like I would say industrial machine purposes, those things would be longer lasting plastics for machines and utility. And then stuff for the general public is just biodegradable plastic. Landfill it and it's gone. Or add water and make new jugs.
Yeah. I just watched a video of a tuna that ate a seagull and then spit it the fuck out. No shit.
What did he spit out?
They're feeding this tuna sardines, and the fucking seagull went down and fucking grabbed it, and the fucking tuna fucking gulped the seagull. And then this tuna swam for about 5 seconds and then spit the fucking seagull out. The seagull just comes up to the fucking surface and shakes himself off and then fucks off.
He's like, fuck this.
Fucking seagulls, man. They're so fucking sketchy. They're like the crackheads of the ocean. Can survive anything.
Yeah, dude. They're pretty resilient, man.
Yeah, they fucking dodge traffic, man, to get to get a French fry and not get hit.
Yeah, in Maine, that's one thing, gulls are fucking everywhere, Even as you go inland, if you go to the landfills further, even an hour drive into town, the landfill's loaded with gulls.
They go where the fucking grub is.
Yep. There's bugs there eating fucking decomposing food and decomposing food to chew on. And
anywhere there's seagulls like that, there's eagles because the eagles eat the seagulls.
Yep.
Our fucking dumps get 4 or 5 eagles that live around it that eat the seagulls. And you can always tell when the eagles go airborne because the seagulls go airborne.
You ain't dodging that fucking eagle, bro. Sorry. Ain't happening.
No, but that's what they do. They go airborne and then they fly in circles while the eagles circle them.
Yeah, they try, but eagle's quick as a motherfucker, man.
Jeez.
You imagine getting attacked by... Have you seen those pictures like in the... I think it's the Himalayas and shit where the fucking giant raptors fucking grab goats and throw them on the side of the mountain so they can't fight. It'll break their legs and shit. And they just eat the carcass at the bottom.
What, the big eagles and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they knock the deer. They do that in the Rockies. They'll knock deer off fucking...
Yeah, and make them fall, and then they just fly down and eat their carcass. They didn't even have to really do shit. They just pull them off the cliff. Yeah. Fuck, dude, you imagine that? You're climbing the cliff, and here comes this fucking eagle, and he's pulling on your fucking arm.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking Get away from me, dinosaur.
You son of a
You don't
bitch.
fool me.
Goddamn velociraptor, motherfucker.
I don't like animals that have that predator's eye. Like a dog doesn't have the predator's eye, you know what I mean? But like cats have it and snakes have it.
Right. The predator look. Right.
That eye. It's sizing you up. All the time.
Yep. Even your domestic cat, you can see it in their eye.
Yeah, you can.
Yep. You sure can.
I got a fucking black cat here that beats me up every day. And not playing with me, like it just fucking bites me. It's like, fuck. I can't believe I put up with it.
We're down to 9 minutes, sir. 9 goddamn minutes of On the Edge with Nabz, an angry vapor.
The angry vape.
The angry vape. He's turned into a vape head instead of a bomb head.
Yeah. I smoke way too much of it.
I'm dabbing. Dabs with Nabz.
Well, that's what I'm doing too.
Dabs with Nabz. Dabs with the angry vape.
But you know, it's a dab pen. It vaporizes the dabs.
Oh yeah! But anyway, to all those out there, we hope you got your monkey not on your back. You're sitting and playing cards, and you and your monkey are having a good time.
Fucking stuff. So your dab pen you use, does it have crystals in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How much did yours cost?
I don't even remember what, $20.
I think it was 20 something.
$30, something like that for the whole unit, and then it's only like $5 or $10 for the replacement tip. It's a slim. It's like literally like a little pen. It's not one of the big units.
It's not a big thing.
It's like the cheapest unit they had.
It's a little itty bitty thing.
I got mine for free. For keep taking people into this guy's shop.
Oh, nice.
And mine's worth like $80.
Oh, nice. Well, rub it in, asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
It's got crystals in it too. Not instead of coils.
Yeah, instead of coils, it's got a crystal in it.
Actually, 2 of them, and they come with an extra tip. So you get one spare set of crystals that come with it. But I haven't quite figured it out yet, like how big of a piece to put in there and stuff like that. Because I think if you put too much in, it seems to bubble all up the sides or something.
Yeah, you put too much in, it'll come out the sides, and those vent holes are what allows you to suck air into it to keep the smoke going up.
Yeah, it's like you almost got to put a piece in there that's only good for big enough for a couple hoots, eh?
Yeah, I've got this little spoon tool.
Yeah, me too. It comes with this tool.
Yeah, and I break a piece off about the head of that tool and wipe it in there on the crystal. I put it on the back of it and wipe it off onto the crystal, and then so it's like it's not that big of a chunk, really. It's like the size of a quarter rock.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm figuring it out. I'm going to get a bomb though next week, I think.
Oh, the dab bongs. Those are pretty cool. I heard.
Yeah, I think I'll smoke less.
Probably.
And just use this gear thing for when I'm leaving the house.
Right.
And I gotta go on the road. You know, if I gotta go to the doctor or something, you know, and I need a hoot before I go in.
Give a hoot, don't pollute. In the city or in the woods, help keep your dabs looking good. Hoo hoo. Hoo.
Hoo hoo ha ha.
Ooh 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 ah 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 ah. In the heart of the jungle, running bear is running nude.
But I've noticed a difference in my lungs already.
Yeah, man, it like, fucking cleans you out for real.
Not smoking butane and
yeah,
all the pot.
Yeah.
So
it's good shit. 3 minutes 38 seconds, bro.
Well, we might as well close out by saying, you know, it's been 2 weeks since the last time we talked, and, you know, Donald Trump still hasn't started World War III, so that's not a bad thing.
That ain't bad. You know what shocked me is that yesterday on the news I heard they're expanding Medicare and Medicaid for the people who are denied, and they're, what was the other thing? Dude, I told you all this shit.
I know, and I don't remember, honey.
Yeah, because it's so fucking shocking. It's not even in character. So Medicaid and Medicare expansion.
They were going for like $60 billion or something in cuts, and it got reversed to $20 billion in increased spending or something.
Putting extended limits on Wall Street bankers banking. Extended limitations. That was mind-blowing. And, what the fuck? It was like a third thing, dude. He's done 3 things that just blew my fucking mind. I'm like, what? What the fuck? Oh, shit.
He's going to poison us, but he's going to give us health care.
Oh, yeah. Simultaneously dialing back the EPA regulations. I'm like, okay. You're going to give us Medicaid and Medicare for the people that couldn't get it before, and then, you know, you're going to do this over there. Oh! He was trying to fire all the VA management people that were in charge of failing our veterans, and he can't do it. So he's struggling with that right now. Apparently he's attacking the VA for not taking care of the veterans. So those are things that blows my mind, and I agree with what he's doing. Minus the dialing back the EPA, which I think is fucking retarded. But that's beside the point. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. 1 minute, 23 seconds. Oh, man. Yeah. Seriously.
Heaven, West Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So, movies that are coming out, okay? Of course, Star Wars, which I'm going to see, that comes out right around my birthday, just like last year. But The Circle looks to be promising. And the new Guardians of the Galaxy 2, for those that are interested. I would suggest those 2 movies, The Circle and Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I would go see...
30 seconds.
I don't know. All the small crimes on Netflix is a good movie.
Ooh.
So.
Good Netflix show.
Yeah, so might want to watch that. Don't be a poser.
Don't be a poser. All right, you've been listening to On the Edge with Angry Bong and Nabz. We're going to save you the suffrage.